Academy, Season 2, Episode 12. And yeah, there's no place like home. You got a nice place. Looks good.
No way. Isn't that Dad's old photo? Hey, Papa! Papa, you want to
Aw, she's so adorable as a chibi. It's amazing.
Okay, you're staring at that photo again.
All right, soldiers, let's move it. Variants have been spotted in the North Quadrant. Let's get a move on, soldiers!
Yes, sir, right away, sir!
Oh, wait.
Oh, Toma, it's just you. What's up?
Here, before you go, I want you to take these.
What
You're having a flashback and a fast
Toma,
forward.
This is like your best card. What are you doing? You need this!
No, the only thing I need is for you to return safely. I will be fine.
Toma, you're acting like this is my first assignment. You know I've hunted variants before. What's gotten into you?
Well, you know, Ethan just recently lost his wife at Carnaby Bridge, and I
Yeah,
just...
dang, that's sad.
I can't help but be a little concerned for, well, you know...
Aw, Toma, that's so cute. But seriously, I'll be fine.
Promise me you'll come back safely.
Mwah. I promise. I'll come back safely. Don't worry.
I love you.
Mwah,
Oh, she,
okay.
you do like even one up. That's a nice detail.
The corporal's gonna get mad at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll see you when we're both done with our assignments. Corporal,
And then in Victor Tanzing style, she died horribly.
no survivors again. Dang, another platoon lost. Variants are just getting stronger and stronger. I'll kill them!
Yeah.
Kill them!
Dang, he's being held back by his own friends.
Let go of me!
Can't say I blame him though. That'd probably be what that'd probably be what I would be
You
like
can't be dead.
in a similar
How am
situation.
I supposed to do this?
The tear
How am I
animation ain't that
supposed to
bad.
take on this dark world now? It truly is a bad day for Ray.
Papa, it's sunny outside. What are you talking about?
You're right.
Oh, that wasn't crying that was happening. It was
Papa,
raining
I
outside.
didn't say that.
She's in the photo, so maybe she can tell me what it's all about. But I need to know why my father's always crying every time he looks at it.
All right, we're all good.
Well, clearly it's a tragic event.
How's everything going on in here?
Perhaps you could help me.
You got
with
that
something.
much.
Could you tell me about this photo here?
What? Oh, that thing. It's not that important. I was just kind of forced to be in a picture.
Are you flipping kidding me?
Nice
Wait,
transition.
You're telling me this isn't even his photo?
What? No, it's mine.
Oh, okay, let me just get this 100% clear. This is 100% your photo and not his?
That would be correct, Amundo. It is indeed my photo, and it is indeed very special to me.
Right, okay, so then...
It's special to
could you
her,
please
and by
explain
extension
why this
became
is so
special to
important?
him.
But of course, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Another flashback sequence.
Oh, man.
Now let's have a flash forward in the flashback sequence.
Well, of course he flunked you. You never study.
I know, isn't it great?
But...
Listen, man,
Moron.
all I'm saying is I'm already a really good fusion duelist. I don't need to study. I'm just saying, what kind of friend is that? Who lies for almost half a week straight about what they're
You
going
guys,
to
I'm trying to take a picture of my food.
freaking do it.
Instagram's
Don't
gonna
lie about
love
it.
this.
Yui, are you even listening to me?
Not in the slightest.
No, sorry, Maya, I wasn't listening. What did you say? Gosh, look at you, you're so off in La La Land. You must be thinking about that guy, huh? Shut up. I'm pretty, and I'm good at dueling. I
That's-
don't understand why he stopped talking.
That's all I need.
Oh, wow.
That's enough character for
Look
me.
at this place. New Domino City is huge.
Yes, it's all rather fascinating. But remember, we're not here to do
Oh,
what
hey,
we're here
look,
for
there's an ice
training!
cream over there.
Whee!
Hello there.
Iro, good to see ya.
You today.
I'd like one triple deluxe, please.
Finally, a Big Mac character I recognize.
Hey, you got some ice cream. Are you happy now?
Toma, this is so good. You gotta try some of this. There. See, wasn't ice cream a good idea?
Yes. Well, it certainly wasn't a horrible idea.
Perfect. And follow me. We're going shopping.
Ah, to be young again. He reminds me of my nephew.
Well, it may not help me with my duel,
Nice.
but at least it is.
I think
Hey, Toma.
he sells ice cream and
This doesn't make
tea.
me look too pudgy, does it?
Not in the slightest.
Wow, good gravy. She's enchanting.
The size of that
What did you just say, Toma?
badonkadonk.
I said we should get out of here. We're gonna be late for our next destination. Come on.
I sure hope Ethan's doing well.
Reminds me of that ad I
So-
got at
so
some point with a
long.
woman in a changing
So
room
then,
getting
that's when I
dressed.
synchro summoned Michael, the Arc Light Sworn.
How do I
Basically
look?
won the duel.
Great, you look amazing.
Oh,
We can't just say that. Wait.
Okay, according to this thing, we shouldn't be much further now. In fact, it should only be a few more minutes. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I've never really been on a subway before, so when it started moving, I kind of lost my balance. I'm sorry.
As someone who lives in Massachusetts, I
I
don't relate.
What?
Well, I just, figured...
The place is like 60% subway system.
For your balance and all.
Okay.
Okay, I believe it
Oh,
shouldn't be too much.
Duel
further.
tournament this
Should just be a
weekend.
block or
Huh.
two from here.
Wait, hold up. What did I just say? Whoa, check this out. According to this
It's a flyer,
pamphlet, after
a
the
pamphlet.
success of Battle City, Seto Kaiba's been holding a bunch of duel tournaments, and they're having one later this weekend. Toma, I gotta sign up for this.
Yes, I agree. This will be a good chance for you to try out some of your newer combos. A few days. All right,
Never
my
get sick of that.
finalists, are you ready to go?
How did you get into last every single
Come on
event?
now, let's go. Where are you at? You still in your room or something? Come on, it's time to go. What are you doing in here?
Oh god.
Oh, good grief, you're naked! I am so sorry. I didn't know you were naked. I could have sworn you were dressed earlier.
I was, but then I decided to change into my school uniform so I could represent South Academy.
And that's fine and all, but you should have locked your door.
Sorry, I guess I'm just so used to living alone at the dorms, I just forgot to lock my door.
What do you mean you forgot to lock your door? Who doesn't lock their doors? What is wrong with you?
You'd be surprised.
Hey, would you look at the time?
Wouldn't it be an anime series if there wasn't a casual
All right, ladies
naked
and
bumping?
gentlemen, it's time to start the semifinals.
Ah, well.
To my left, we have Matthew Cringo.
Hi, everybody.
Cringe is literally his
And
name.
then to my right, we have Sada Haruno.
Who still has not found a shirt?
Now then, without further delay, let's start the semifinal match.
Let's duel. Alrighty then, a superior duelist will go first. Alrighty, now let's see what I got here. Okay, first up I'm gonna play a monster in defense mode. And now I think I'll shed some light on this duel by activating the Realm of Light field spell card. Now each time cards is sent from the deck to the graveyard, I get to place a shine counter on this card. And all
Light
my
Sworns.
monsters
This
will
ought to be
gain 100
interesting.
attack for each counter. And then to end my turn, I think I'll place 2 cards face down on the field.
You played Light Sworns but summoned no Light Sworns? Oh, I know. He opened Phallus and
Okay,
Wolf.
sweet. From my hand, I'm activating polymerization. So now I fuse my Gillosaurus and Kaitop.
Going for the kill already.
Summon my Hornsaurus in attack mode. Next, I activate the spell card.
Ooh,
Double
shiny.
Motion Pill. So now by banishing Gillosaurus from my graveyard and Debris Dragon from my hand, I'm allowed to summon a level 7 or higher monster by ignoring its summoning conditions. So I summon forth Jurak Titano.
Nice.
It's barely been a minute and she already has 2 powerful monsters
Nice
on
little
the
trembling
field.
animation
I'm
there.
not finished yet.
I know you did it, but
Next
it's
up,
still
I
good
summon
working.
forth
Good
Giant
looking.
Rex in attack mode. Now then, Hornsaurus, attack him directly.
But how can you attack me when I have a monster on the field?
You don't have a monster on the field.
Hornsaurus has a special
As a space down
ability
defense
that allows you to
position.
bypass your monsters and attack you directly. Tough luck, chump. Next up, Giant Rex abolished that monster. He's got defense mode. And now that the path's been cleared, Jurak Titano attack him
what just
directly.
happened?
Dang.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It wasn't even a Raikou. It's probably like a Rinian or something.
Girl from South Academy.
Dang, that was impressive.
This will give you the chance to prove North Academy's superiority.
Wait, what? But the tournament already ended.
South Academy's the greatest.
Professor Godot. Sada.
Is this allowed?
This will be one of your strongest matches yet.
Well,
Let's do
Seto isn't doing the I declare this invalid meme, so I guess it's fine.
Let's see what I drew here. Perfect. I'm going to summon a Goggle Golem in attack mode. And then because I control a rock-type monster.
Oh,
I
look,
get
it's the
special
prototype
summon
Go-Go-Go
Emancipator
Golem.
Researcher from my
Adamancipator.
hand. And now, because
Uh-oh.
I control an Adamancipator monster, I get to special summon Adamancipator
I remember
Seeker
when these
from my
things were
hand.
just pure
And now I
toxicity.
activate both their additional
I mean, they're
effects.
not
Each
that
one
anymore,
allows
but
me to
it was
escalate
mostly
the
Block
top 5 cards
Dragon.
of my deck for a grand total of 10. And from those 10, I'm allowed to special summon 2 rock monsters. So I special summon Guardian Statue and Go-Go-Go Giants. Alright, now this is where the fun begins. Now
Nice
bear
pose.
witness as level 2 Adamancipator Researcher now tunes with the level 4 Gargle Golem. So I receive summon level 6 Adamancipator Risen Raptites.
Oh,
Next, I
great.
activate the special effect of Raptite, which allows me to excavate another 5 cards and then summon 1 rock-type monster in defense mode. So I special summon Gorgonic Cerberus.
Gorgonic.
Next, I open the overlay network to overlay level 4 Guardian statue with level 4 Go Giants.
Nice.
Summon 106 Giant Hand. Witness my very powerful number card. You thought my student Toma was powerful? Wait until you witness the master, his very own teacher's wild strength. And now to end my turn, I'm throwing 3 cards face down.
Oh
Great.
God, what am I doing here? I really thought I could beat someone like these two in a tournament. I'm a bit out of my league here.
Clearly, considering your strategy was set bricks
I'm gonna show you just how much I've
and use a
improved
field
since
spell.
then. And I'll do so by activating double summon, so now I can summon.
Careful, it's a very powerful spell card, according to the last guy in the last episode.
Followed by my Black Terra. And next, I think I'll throw this card face down.
I love how Scrap Raptor was supposed to be Scrap Support, and Dinosaur just be like, thanks for the support, guys, we'll take that. I mean, making a dinosaur was the mistake, though. Nice. Doesn't have any directs in the graveyard. Uh-oh, what's
I
that?
have a trap card. Go Adamantipator Relief.
What?
Now, by tributing any number of Adamantipator monsters, I get to destroy your monster.
Uh-oh.
Spell card open. Go tail swipe.
That's not how that works, but, you know, she pronounced it a cool way, so I'll let it slide.
Monsters are equal or lower level, and return those monsters to your hand. So I choose both your Adamantipator monsters.
Dang.
Nicely done. You took away my Adamantipator monsters, so that way my trap card couldn't work. Clever girl.
Now then, Giganoto, attack Giant Hand. And now to wrap up my
What was that about the ultimate power of your Barry over 100 monster?
No,
I didn't say Barry,
let's
and I
see
just
what
added
does.
that, but, you know.
Level Lifter. This card is useless to me right now.
Well, then play good cards.
Well, for my move, I'm throwing 1 card face down. It's fine, not a big deal.
You forgot to switch your Cerberus mode. Oh, it is in defense mode. Never mind, then.
There's no way in hell it'll have over 3,900 attack points. I should survive next turn, and then I'll make a great comeback.
Normal summon, King of the Dinosaur Skull
Okay, so let's
Servants.
see. First, I'm gonna summon out Stardust Trail in attack mode.
Stardust?
And then I'm gonna play the trap card Super Soaring, so I can revive my Scrap Raptor.
Interesting transition.
Now, level 4 Scrap Raptor tunes to the level 4 Stardust Trail. Clustering stars call upon a new force. Become the path its light shines upon. Gonna
Stardust.
summon, appear, level 8 Stardust Dragon.
I'll never not smile seeing this monster. The pure nostalgia.
Next, before Stardust attacks, I'm activating Strike Slash.
You're done. It's over. The end.
And if he attacks a defense-resistant monster with less defense than his attack, you take the difference as damage. Now,
I don't need a monster with 3,900 attack points when I can do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our champion.
A double champion.
And that's
I guess that was one of the-
ever official tournament.
I guess that was one where it's like you beat the finals and then you have the right to fight the
It's just a
champion.
victory pose.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drop that. Oh, well, hey, it's okay. It's just some glass. I can clean it up. Don't worry about it.
Seriously,
It's more than just
who
a
are
victory
you?
pose. It's a
What's your connection to my father?
that pose could be better. Pure anime. This is the fan service episode that every anime has to have. Oh well, whatever. I guess if they just have one, it's fine. But well, that one was probably just a posing thing. Anyway, that's not low on that. She's not focusing on the main event. Then again, Sada probably left out some of the information that it's less about the tournament. It's about the day itself and all the events surrounding said day. Everything that happened, all the time they spent together, him realizing that maybe he has feelings for her more than that. She doesn't understand. But that's because she wasn't there for it. There are some things that just like you'll never understand life because you weren't there for it, you know? I'll never understand you, the viewer's life, and you'll never understand mine fully. Like, we can get bits and pieces, but you'll never know mine 100%, and I'll never know yours. It's probably best that way. Heck, I probably don't even know my own life 100%, you know? Memory fades. You forget details that aren't important. You get nostalgic for stuff that probably shouldn't be nostalgic for. Except Stardust Dragon. You should absolutely be nostalgic for Stardust Dragon. He is the exception to the rule. Or she, or whatever the frig. Stardust Dragon's a she, according to Cross Duel. Yeah, but Cross Duel didn't last 8 months, so it's not canon. If your thing dies in under a year, you're not real. unless you're a living being. Let's change the subject, shall we? That was a nice episode, is the point. It was more a Sada and Toma focused episode, which is good. They gotta get some more development in there. Interesting to see it is kind of interesting to see the child interact with basically their parents. It's always that one of the. It's a weird situation, but it's an interesting one that you run into sometimes in time travel stories. It's like, look, I'm interacting with my past parents. I sure hope I don't screw everything up and prevent myself from living. But the only real problem with the episode is just like you had a flash forward, then a flashback, and then you have a flashback with a flash forward in it. But technically that flash forward in the flashback was still in the past, so that's not too bad in and of itself. It just really do have... And granted, again, when you have the flash forward with the flashback was still in the forward. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think you could do both at once. I think you kind of have to commit. But it is interesting to see more of their characters, and I guess what their I'm sorry, what their characters became after the Barian invasion, where Toma realized that he was in love with Sada, and I guess proposed to her, or at least, or the very they had a kid, so that doesn't automatically mean marriage. Let's just say marriage, just for simplicity's sake. They got married, and unfortunately, then the Barian invasion happened, and Sada got drafted to go out to fight the Barians head-on, and unfortunately, the entire team was wiped out. Even with Toma's lucky charm, it wasn't enough. And then Toma just fights for revenge and wanted to avenge his wife that he lost. And unfortunately, the child got some backlash for that too. Probably just affected her in some way, because loss affects everyone. You know absolutely for a fact there was that moment of, when is mommy coming home? It's never an easy moment in anything. I think I first saw that sort of moment in a movie, just like, oh god, how do I even begin to explain this? Oy. But them going about how their character development plays out via flashbacks and flash forwards in this episode was an interesting way of doing things. I imagine Sada let out some details because she was focusing on embellishing her story. Maybe she even embellished the fact that she OTK'd one guy, because this is her point to be like, I don't stand a chance against these two people. I'm too powerful, because Sada didn't lose a single life point in either duel, so odds are there was a little embellishing going on here. That's safe to say. Maybe the light sworn guy did brick. Maybe he did like summon Jane and did some life point there or something like that. We can't know, and Sada ain't gonna tell us the full story. I believe that Sada did win the tournament and beat the champion and stuff like that, but I think there's a little embellishing going on here, right? Right. All of the Chancellor, and she just happens to face the grand finals of the tournament, the Chancellor of North Academy, aka the guy who's above Toma in terms of power level. Yeah. And you just wrecked this entire field. I'm sure that happened. Like, if it did happen, fair enough. If, like, in the next episode, Toma's like, no, the story was actually 100% true, I was there. Then fair enough. But then again, he's also, like, in love with Sada, so would he be, like, a valuable witness in that scenario? I don't know. A reliable narrator? That's the point. It is an interesting way to develop them and see how far they go. Like, we see Toma start to develop his crush in Sada after an unfortunate bump in, but, they're changing the clothes sequence, the usual date stuff in anime, it's like that. All she needed to do was go roller skating with him. And now, after that time they spent together, they got a little closer and, well, fell in love and had a kid, and then the Barian invasion happened. Well, not necessarily in that order, but that's what happened in the end, and that's how the story ends, So that's why the Barians are trying to go back there to try to make sure that this stuff happens, and the team of I forgot his name. Gemini, the team of Gemini, I remember now, the Not Zone, is trying to make sure that these events play out differently, so that history doesn't repeat itself and stuff like that. Change history just enough, so we can still exist, but the Barians hopefully will not. And all this trauma and hardship doesn't happen. Gotta make sure of that above all else. But it's an interesting way to get development for the childhood, essentially, we just call her. Because just like he's so focused on like what the heck this thing is, because she knows it's sentimental, but she doesn't know why. And when she gets her answer, it's like, that's not what I wanted to hear. But unfortunately, she hasn't destroyed the thing that caused so much sentimentality. I mean, I think the picture itself is fine. The frame is frigged, but fortunately, the picture can survive that sort of stuff. Generally, unless I've never like broken a picture frame and the picture itself was screwed. Not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I had never experienced it. Seeing just. See, if you had just told him the truth or whatever, just like everything that happened, maybe she'd understand more. Maybe she doesn't understand love or something like that. I mean, all she knows in her life is war, so she probably wouldn't understand something like falling in love. She probably just focused on, okay, this is filler, this is filler, this is filler. Get to the. So that's why I won the tournament. Are you kidding me? It was a story of nothing. Hey. A picture can tell you a lot about someone's past, but it can't tell you everything. Yeah. Or something philosophical sounding like that. Some pictures are just pictures, like a picture of a person. That's could be nothing, could be something. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, it's a good character dive into both Toma, Sada, and well, mostly, yeah, just Toma and Sada, and I guess a couple extra superfluous characters, but it doesn't really matter. And, yeah, the China, she doesn't understand love, she just focuses on the war, I guess. That's all she's ever known. So, yeah. That was quite the episode, needless to say. That goes without saying, that was one hell of an episode, and definitely worth the wait, it took so long. But, yeah. So, Lynx and Toma did say that the previous 2 episodes were essentially supposed to be 1 episode, but then you had to split them up just to make sure that the episode came out, and stuff like that. So much technical difficulty. So that was all supposed to be 1 episode at one point, I think. Or maybe it was the next episode after that. The point is, these were some great episodes, and I'm glad I checked them both out. I'll be checking out the next episode next week, absolutely. It's so good to be back in Figma stop motion, and Lynx and Toma only gets better with time. So, yeah. There was that little tail swipe blunder, but honestly, she said it in a cool way. It's Figma stop motion. There's gonna be like at least one screw up. Like, and to be fair, that's fine. We all make misplays in our fan shows. No script is 100% perfect 100% of the time. Even Nick Stevens has a play or two that's like, why did you do that? But overall, yeah, this was a great episode that I'm glad I checked out and definitely worth watching. So great job to Lynx and Toma stop motion. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. And I'll see you all next time. Later.